As a matter of interest, before we look at the repayments, how did Mr. Motsumi make the payment of 5 million to you? Was it in one transaction like an EFT as you are doing your payments, or was it in installments?
I think he paid maybe 4 million first and 1 million after, but it was 2 payments if I remember well.
And those would have gone into your account or into the account of Black AK Trading or Medicare?
To Medicare, that
Medicare.
I remember, yes.
Okay. And then if we go further, still staying with the big file, at 829 is another payment by Medicare, once again to Bazwimi Factors, and this time for 1.5 million. So by now there are two 1.5 million payments and $1 million were at 4 million.
Yes.
And this is between the 10th of December and the 4th of February, 2025. You have repaid 4 million of the original 5 million rand loan.
Yes.
If we turn to page 62, once again, it appears to be an access code on the 16th of January, 2025, provided by Mr. Motsumi to you. So that's another visit to Mr. Motsumi.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, and if we go over leaflet 63, on the 24th of January, this time, is the same access code.
Yes,
and once again is to visit him.
Yes.
And you suggest that you are discussing the 20 million rand loan.
Yes, it should be, yes.
What about the loan, interestingly, are you discussing over, there's about now 5 visits?
But Advocate Sello, if it was only one visit, you will ask that, hey, this guy, you don't even persuade him, you just give 5 million like that. Now, he wanted a lot of documents from me, so sometimes you want to know why you're struggling with your company, bring more documents and stuff like that. So it was not an easy thing for him to just give me 20 million like that. Because the other time he gave me 5 million, he said, oh, just like that.
I can assure you I would never have posed that question, because I know for a fact he's given you 5 million without a single piece of paper, just a handshake, because he infinitely trusted you. I've accepted that. That's your relationship. So I would never have asked you how he could consider giving you 20 million. If it was somebody else, yes, I potentially might have asked, but you're in the clear.
Oh, okay.
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 We then have at page, you then start sharing with him from page 64 an extra SM4, and SM4 would be at page 830. And by this time, there is a letter of demand that had been issued to you by SAPS, and you are responding to that letter of demand at SM4. Do you see that? Am I right?
Advocate Sela, can we please, I'm asking not to engage with these things because this is about the contract now. And I see it's even on the screen.
I haven't posed the question about the contract.
The issue is being displayed on the monitors, and that issue is currently one of the things on which he's claiming the right to self-incrimination or anything else, but you displayed it and he asked you to take it down.
I see what.
Thank you.
I see what you mean. It has been taken off screen, but just to place on record that this document was displayed and dealt with extensively during the course of Brigadier Macheng's testimony.
May I ask to understand what exactly is the issue about the contract being displayed? There's no question thus far that would tend to implicate Mr. Matlala. I'm not saying you don't have a basis for saying it should be taken off screen, but I want to understand.
Chairperson, the issue was that it was displayed there, and that was what I was trying to convey.
Oh, it's a letter of demand, not the contract.
Yeah, no, but what he was trying to relate to my learned friend was he said, please take it down, it's part of the contract. And my understanding from him is it's one of the issues that I've been dealing with that I said I don't want to answer. So my engagement with my learned friend was, and I think she understood it like that, is just take it down because it's not something else at this point in time. That was
No. If Ms. Silo has agreed that it should be taken down, I have no problem. But still, I just wanted to understand what the issue is exactly.
Where we have the chats, page 64.
Page 64, yes, sir. Yes, it's fine.
Okay, so I say we see from page 64 that you shared with Mr. Motsumi the response by Mr. Van Veek on behalf of Medicare 24 Tshwane to SAPS. You shared that with him.
Yes.
So he became aware that as of the 21st of February 2025, that contract was under threat of termination for non-performance.
Yes.
And what was the purpose of sharing it with him, if I may ask?
I think it's the reason why I needed more money.
Say that again, please.
The reason why I needed more money to fund the contract.
That you needed more money?
Yes.
Okay, so was this in a bid to support your requirement for 20 million?
Yes.
And if you could have regard to page 830, that letter, 830 of file 1.1. Yes.
Ms. Silo, should we close the indictment file?
Oh, yes, to close it, it was just to bring to Mr. Matlala's attention that the charge sheets that we had requested are now available where we have obtained them ourselves in the file. So each time he seeks to invoke one or other of his rights, we will have to do so with reference to the charge sheet and to see the crimes for which he is currently indicted for.
But Chair, sorry, Advocate Silo, I see you also have that letter from Mr. Motsumi.
Sorry, sir, please say that again.
I'm saying I was just going through this. I just saw now that you also have that letter from Mr. Motsumi that you were asking about.
What is the letter from Mr. Motsumi?
Acknowledgement of debt. Acknowledgement of debt.
At which page is it and in which file, Mr. Matlala? Just look at the spine of the file.
I'll show you just now.
Thank you.
Perhaps to assist you, I think you have regard to the document at page 843. Same file, annexure SM10. Is that what you have in mind?
Yes.
Just look at the amount in that acknowledgement of debt, and you'll see it's not about the 5 million.
Oh, no, it's something different.
There are too many of them, huh?
So that one, Mr. Matlala, goes with 839. It is part of what was going to be the loan agreement for 20 million.
Oh, no, it's my mistake. I'm sorry.
Okay. And your voice changed when you told me about that acknowledgement of debt. You know, there was a sternness to the voice, like. No, but I accept your error. It's okay. So then, staying with this, we were dealing with SM4, which is your letter of response, to persuade SAPS not to terminate the contract. If we go further, then we have a notification, it's SM7. You share a notification of payment, and that is at page 837. It's for 1 million, and that is by one of your companies. No, 837. No, Chair,
Our 8.
it is actually, yes. It doesn't tally with the. Yeah, it doesn't tally with the index. It will have to be changed. But 838, you are correct. And that is now a 1 million rand payment made to the same company of Mr. Motsumi Bazwimi Factors for 1 million rand on the 17th of March, 2025.
Yes, I can see it.
And this is now from your other company, Luxo Africa Brand Investment. That's your company.
Yes, that's my company.
Now, on my computation, the 5 million rand loan has now been extinguished, is it?
Of course, yes.
So it was an interest-free loan.
No, it was not an interest-free loan.
What was the interest on that loan?
I think it was. Then I need to check the terms because it is on the acknowledgement of debt, if I'm not wrong.
Please say that again. I think I missed something. You say you need to check the terms?
Check the terms of payment from the acknowledgement of debt.
Yes.
Yes. That's
And
what
that will tell you what the loan was,
yes.
the interest rate was.
Yes.
And now we are in March 2025, if we have settled at least the principal amount of 5 million.
Yes.
So you did pay the interest on that 5 million.
I got arrested.
So you're still owing interest on?
Interest, yes.
That would be interest accumulated from the day that loan was extended and until the loan was extinguished.
Yes, yes.
And I nearly asked you whether you have an idea of what that interest may potentially be, but because you said you deal with in many millions, you might not remember.
No, Advocate Silo, I'm not.
Okay.
Don't put it that way. I said,
Okay.
explain to Commissioner Walu that I was not putting it in that way. I just wanted to explain that it will be something if I only saw the transaction of only 2 million in my life, not to say that I'm a person with who deals with big money, please.
So I'm the one who misunderstood.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but it looks like maybe I'm bragging about it or something, so it feels wrong.
No, it should. If I were you, I would brag, but I don't know, that's just me, you know.
Why the Madlanga Commission is digging into Cat Matlala's relationship with Motsumi. The Madlanga Commission's questioning of businessman Cat Matlala about his relationship with Motsumi is becoming one of the more important parts of his testimony. On the surface, it may appear to be a simple business relationship. But for the Commission, the real question is whether this relationship forms part of a much wider network surrounding Matlala, his companies and the controversial SAPS contract. One of the issues that has attracted attention is the R5 million loan that Motsumi provided to one of Matlala's companies. Matlala explained that the money was used to renovate the Medicare 24 facility and maintained that the loan was separate from the SAPS contract. However, the Commission also heard that Matlala later approached Motsumi for an additional R20 million when Medicare 24 was experiencing financial difficulties. According to Matlala, the money was needed after SAPS threatened to cancel the contract. Motsumi ultimately did not provide the additional funding. This raises an important question. Why was Matlala turning to Motsumi for such significant amounts of money? The Commission is likely trying to establish the true nature of their relationship. Was Motsumi simply a businessman who provided financial assistance, or was there a deeper business relationship that could have influenced the SAPS contract? Was Matlala simply a businessman trying to protect his company, or was he operating within a network that gave him access to money, information and influence? For now, the existence of these relationships does not by itself prove corruption or criminal wrongdoing. The Commission still has to test the evidence, compare testimony and establish what actually happened.